Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Marilyn. Sorry I've been gone so long. I've been traveling a lot with my job. Today I just wanted to go over my most used brushes. Some of these will be dirty since I did use them this morning. So let's just get started. The most used items that I use for foundation would be my Beauty Blender. And as you can see, this is used dirty, so you just get it damp, get it expanded out, and just dab it all over your face. I like this for thicker foundations, some thinner foundations as well. It just gives a really good flawless coverage onto your face from your foundations. This is probably my favorite way to apply my foundations. My second favorite way would be my Sigma Angled Kabuki F84. And I like this one over the F80 because it is angled and I can get underneath my eyes, around my nose, and it seems to be a little bit more flexible than the F80 that is straight across. I know other people like the F80 better. It's just a personal preference. This one seems to push it into my pores a little bit better. I like this one with one of my foundations really well, but the rest of them I'll use my Beauty Blender with. Moving on to concealer. I use this big brush, Tapered Kabuki F86. It's a Sigma brush as well. I use this under my eyes and it just does a wonderful job of blending out the concealer underneath your eyes. Whatever's left over you can pat in with your fingers, but I really love this brush for concealer work because it picks up any excess concealer that would be left over and puts it onto the brush and doesn't leave you with a lot of clunky or too much concealer underneath your eyes. The next thing that I would do is powder. I have two different brushes. I have a drugstore brush, which is the EcoTools round powder brush. And I just got this in a little kit, and this is my favorite one that I use every day. And I like it because it's a smaller brush, but if you're sticking to the Sigma brushes, which a lot of mine are Sigma right now, just because I've gotten a couple of the kits and I like them. The large powder brush, the F30, I do really like this one as well, and it is really large, but I do like the Eco Tools brush a little bit better because it's smaller. It can get up underneath my eyes and go everywhere that I need to go. So either one of those is what I grab for when I grab for a powder brush. Then moving on, I go to my bronzer next. And I normally use my e.l.f. Mineral powder brush. It's $3. And it's just like a little rounded brush. If I don't use that, then I use the Real Techniques. It's a contour brush. I believe it came in a kit as well. It's just a rounded brush as well. So I think it really gets into, either one of these gets into the contours of your cheeks. It goes up and around and down your jawline as well. So both of these are about the same shape and size. This one is $3. That's the reason I love it as well. It cleans up really well. They're both dirty. They need to be cleaned this weekend. The next thing I would do is my blush. So if I'm going for a cream blush, I do the small stipple e.l.f. brush. It's $3 I think as well, or it may be $1. But that is perfect for stippling on your cream blush. So that is what I would use for cream blush. Then another thing that I would use for my blush, my powder blush, is either a angled blush brush like this, and I've got a MAC one, and then I do have a Sigma. This one's a Sigma Large Angled Contour F40. And then this one is the Sonia Kashuk Tools number 24. I just picked this up on recommendation of the Small Things blog, Kate from the Small Things blog. And I'm really enjoying this one as a powder blush. Powder blush brush. Sorry. It's a tongue twister. But I really do like this brush a lot. I haven't washed it yet, so I don't know how it's going to wash up, but I have had some of Sonia Kashuk's other brushes, and they wash up very well, so I expect that one to hold up as well. Moving on to highlighter, I have the Sigma Tapered Highlighter. You could also just use like a smaller, fluffier highlight. I'm getting so tongue twisted. Eye brush to do the work of the highlighter as well. So I just go around my cheek and up to my brow when I do my highlight. So this one is perfect size for that. If you want to go down your nose, on your Cupid's bow, on your chin, it's perfectly tapered for that as well. So I think this one works wonderful for that. Then lastly, I have an array of eye brushes. I do not use these every single day, but there are at least 2 of these that I use daily. I can say that I use one of these blending brushes, and I always use this brush every single day. So I do have several of this particular brush, and it's the MAC 239. I think that this is the best flat shader brush out there. It's perfectly domed. It's not too flat, not too fluffy. It packs on your lid color perfectly. You can also get in the crease, blend it out. You can go underneath your eye, blend it out. You can also go up underneath your eyebrow. So this one particular brush can do so many different things. I love this brush. I think I have 4 or 5 of these that I've collected. I've had one for at least 10 years. The numbers are worn off, and it's in perfect shape. I just make sure I wash it and dry it properly. If you need to know how to wash and dry your brushes, there is another video on that. The second one that I really love from MAC is the 217, and it is a blending brush. So it's my second one, and I do have about 4 of these as well. It's just a fluffier brush. It's great for blending. If you have harsher colors that you don't want to pack on the color too much, use a fluffy brush like this. Go over your eyelid and just blend it out really well. This will work wonders on that. Then I had gotten this small tapered blending brush from Sigma, an E45, and I do have smaller eyes to get in the crease, and this one is so small and tapered that I just absolutely loved it, so I ordered a couple of more. So I do have about 3 of these, and as you can see, it just gets in that crease, and I use these almost every day. So I love that. So the other 3 brushes that I have, I may not use every day, but I would always want to have these on hand. So a pencil brush is always great to have. You would use the pencil brush in your crease on your outer corner to blend out your darker colors when you want to define. You can also use it underneath your eye to blend out those colors. I liked this the short shader brush, which is a E20. I think that's not wanting to focus here. There we go. And I use this a lot every day as well when I'm not wanting to put actual liner underneath my eyes. I just put the same color powder on top of my eyes underneath and just run it across underneath. So this is a really good brush for that. And I've gotten it in other brands as well, not just Sigma. Then last that I love is the Sigma Flat Definer, which I've gotten this in other brands as well. They come in a lot of other brands. So it's just completely flat. And what I like to use this for, some people use it for gel liner, but I love using it for powder. So I like to line my upper line with powder. So I'll dip it in my powder eyeshadow and go exactly close to the line or my lash line, or I'll lift up my lash line and go underneath my lashes and wiggle like this. And it will make your lashes look so full if you do that with a dark brown or a black. And you won't even have to put any other liner on. You just do that and coat your lashes with mascara and you're good to go. So those are all my top brushes that I use and could not live without. If there's any questions on any of these brushes, I know there are a lot from Sigma. And the reason that I did have a lot from Sigma, I ordered 2 different sets and just fell in love with them. Everybody on YouTube was talking about Sigma brushes. I had to hop on the bandwagon, order some for myself, see how they were, and I really do love them. They're not shedding, they wash up beautifully. They do really apply my makeup like I want them applied. So I don't sell it, I don't earn any money off of it. They have not sent me any product, so nothing to do with it. It's just my opinion on the Sigma brushes. I know so many people are talking about Sigma. So if you like this video, please thumbs up the video. If you want to hear any of my other top favorite products, please let me know, and let me know what products you would like to hear next. Stay tuned. The next video that should be up will be the Lip Addict products. So I'm going to film that next, and that should be up in a day or so. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.